Where did the cats go?
Exactly. And do all dogs go to heaven or just good dogs?
Okay. Enough with the animals.
I know a couple of my dogs ain't going to heaven. My dog's staying down. They're keeping them down. All right.
Crabs in the barrel.
Show us about your.
All right, I got one of these from your favorite people. They come knocking on your door.
Jehovah's Witnesses.
Saturday morning, you know what I'm saying? You gotta admire them, you know what I'm saying? Dedicated to their religion, you know. My grandma was a Jehovah's Witness.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Wow.
And it's, you know what I'm saying? So, it has, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. But
passing them watchtowers.
yeah, them watchtowers and all that good stuff, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I was looking at this and we were talking about the dead. I haven't really read it yet, but
how can you help the dead?
that's what that says. If y'all can't see that out there, it says, how can you help the dead?
Read something for us from.
All right, let's see what it says. From the beginning of the church has offered prayers and suffrage for the dead, so that thus purified they may attain the beatific vision of God.
Okay.
This is from the
Catholic Church.
Yes, the Catholic Church.
Catechism.
Big
shout out to the Catechism of the Catholic Church. We gotta read that too.
Big ass green.
That big old green. No, I didn't have the green. I had the little white one, but it's still thick. No matter what, it's.
I'm just gonna read the first paragraph.
Thick.
It says, "Common to men of all races is a concern for the condition of the dead. Perhaps you have felt grief and emptiness at the death of a loved one. You might wonder whether those who are deceased continue a conscious existence, whether they are suffering or at peace, or whether there's anything you can do to help them."
Right. Well, I mean, when you're dead, you can't help them. I mean, they either in heaven or hell. You know, in heaven, they don't want no help. They in eternal bliss and peace.
Yeah.
And if they in hell, they suffering for whatever they did on earth. So you can't help them.
But see, like
Either
Catholics
way.
believe, you know, you can
You
pray
can
to pray to saints and pray for people who are already dead.
Well, like Halloween started off, All Hallows Eve,
Yeah.
All Saints Day. You pray for the different people that died.
This is interesting. This next paragraph, it mentions other religions. It says here, many religious people believe that they can help the departed. Hindus, for example, hold that by cremating the body of their loved one on the banks of the Ganges River, scattering the ashes in its waters, they can guarantee eternal bliss for the dead person's soul.
Okay.
Now in the Orient, Buddhists burn paper effigies of cars, homes, clothes, and money in the belief that the deceased will then be able to use such possessions in the next world.
Well, just like the Egyptians, they used to bury everything with them.
Yeah,
Bury
like the
food.
pharaohs.
Yeah, like the pharaohs in the pyramids. You know, they buried food. Sometimes they buried their wives with them alive. Sometimes they buried their servants with them alive.
Architects, baby.
Yeah, man.
Without technology,
The
baby.
first ones.
First architects. Remember that.
They from Africa.
The
So are
best
you.
And the best.
I'm from Africa. So are you.
It says here in Africa, alcoholic drinks are poured out on the graveside with the idea.
One for the
that
dead
something-
homies.
Wow.
For the dead
Poured
homies.
out for the homies.
Does it say malt liquor in there? Does it say malt liquor? No?
No, it just
But
says.
it's a good point that you say that though. And,
That's
you know what I'm
carrying
saying?
on the tradition, man.
And our natural connection
I
to
got you. I got you,
know what I'm
man.
saying, to our roots.
No,
Seriously.
I got you.
That is. I didn't know that. I didn't know
I
Africa.
never knew that either.
Yeah. Well, just like in Eastern tradition, like you were saying, like you know how they set out like dinner
Yeah.
in place of their
And like
lost
Mexico, Dia de los Muertos.
relatives? Yeah, they
Yeah.
set out a drink for their lost. Yeah.
Light a candle.
Personally, I believe it's. I think
Light a
it's
candle, pour a drink.
Exactly.
Jesus candles. I love them.
Or Pancho Villa.
Pancho,
Yeah.
I've never seen a Pancho Villa candle.
Zabata.
Zapata, man. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Personally, I think it's kind of selfish to think that we can like communicate with the dead. Man. I think it's kind of.
What do you mean?
I think it's kind of selfish. I think it's narcissistic
Like
to
we're
think
kind
that.
of holding on.
Like we're kind of holding on, yeah. But not only that, to think that the dead, even if they are, you know,
They're not
capable, I think
Like
I
they
wouldn't-
would want to be with us.
Exactly.
Like,
I don't think they'd be
it's
worried
up
about
here,
us.
like,
For
shit.
real.
I think they'd be moving on, doing their own thing, man.
Yeah.
Shit, I would if I was in heaven. I'd be like, peace.
Exactly. I'm out.
For real.
For real,
I ain't
man.
coming back.
Well, why is it that we make all these movies and stuff about dead people coming back, like ghosts? And,
I think it's to help us. It's a coping mechanism.
It's a
you know
coping
what I'm saying?
mechanism. I think we have a unnatural attachment to death, man. I really do.
unnatural? I mean,
Unnatural.
well, some people would teach death is a part of life.
I think it's
That's
actually.
true.
I think it's actually quite natural.
Yeah, well, okay. I don't mean that unnatural. I mean unhealthy. That's what I mean.
Oh.
I think we have an unhealthy fascination with death. just going down Montrose, man. We have fortune tellers, we have Ouija board readers, we have all kinds of stuff like that. And what is that? That's all for some, unnatural or, spiritual leaders and stuff like that.
I got you. I feel that. Respect.
And I've been to places like that, and they ask you, do you want to say anything to your deceased, your past loved ones and stuff? It's like, oh man, I ain't paying an extra $5 for that.
Sorry if anyone
Like, hey, how come I can just talk to him for
For
free?
free. Like, hey, what's up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You really, you know what I'm saying, got the hotline to the other world.
Call Miss Cleo now.
Call me now.
Call me now.
Yeah, that's another thing, man.
99 cents a minute.
Check his drawers, girl.
you as a child
Check him.
enjoy a life out of you, the rest of your life exists.
Check for the ring in the front. Okay.
So what happened with this watchtower, man? Somebody brought this to you this morning?
Yeah, like the bus stop is right by my house, so I walk out 5 minutes before the bus is